2016 Vauxhall Insignia 1.6 CDTI. And take the filler cap off. It's nice and warm. Take the dipstick out. And the oil filter on these are located right here. And the sump plug is just next door. The sump plug itself is 15mm, or you can use a star bit. I'd recommend more using the socket set. And the oil filter itself is a 24mm, but there's also an X piece there that comes out to just better at draining the oil from the filter so you don't get covered in it. That's it with the sump nut cracked off. It's draining into the pan. Just got to make sure your aim's pretty good with this one, because it does tend to like to go all over. The centre of the oil filter housing is a 6mm hex bit, so any sort of Allen key or anything like that should fit it. And then, like I say, it's a 24mm socket to get the actual housing off. That's what the filter housing looks like with the centrepiece removed. This one was seized on a little bit, so I've had to put a spanner on the 24mm socket and then sort of lever that against the hex bit to get it out. This is the new contents of the filter. As you can see there's two rings. The small one goes for the centre. If you can see it there, that is the centrepiece of the filter, so that one needs changing, and then this one itself is on the housing as well. And then obviously your cartridge insert. It's a Bosch one, this. I'll put that O-ring on there now. That's the filter housing out now with the filter intact. The rubber seal, you can just see it there, is this one. So I'm going to clean this up, put the new filter in, put the new O-ring in as well. And that's the new rubber seal in. And see, you want to make sure it's really clean before you put that on though. Really clean of all excess oil. The filter in, these just click in. Once they're in, they just click, and then they're solid, they don't move. That's it, done then. I'm going to put the centrepiece back in there. That's the centrepiece. As I said, I think it's 6mm hex for the centre, and there's a O-ring on that, what's new as well. That just goes in. You can see I've cut my glove as well. That's it with the centrepiece back in. They don't want to be much more than hand tight, these, to be fair. Any more than that, when you come to take them out, it's a nightmare because they're over tightened. So yeah, we'll put it all back together. So that's the new one in now. I'm just going to tighten it up. Let's turn that right way. Here we go. That's just about hand tight, maybe just a tiny bit over. You don't want any more than that. Same goes for the sump plug here. I've already had to change the sump plug for this because someone must have used an impact gun to put it on before, and I just couldn't get it off. Ended up using it. Nut extractor. This is the oil that we're going to be putting in. I think these take around 4.5 litres, something around there. It was actually cheapest on eBay to find this. It's the exact same as what it is in Euro car parts, but yeah, it was about £10–15 cheaper on eBay.